Hi everybody, I'm Fantasia, and my new single is titled Enough, and right now you're joining me on the Steve Harvey Morning Show chat where you ask questions, and I hope your questions aren't too hard. Thank you, Steve, and everybody from the crew for having me on the morning show. Alright, let's go. So, Zena from Shreveport, if you were the Queen of England, how would you pronounce your full name for us common folk? Fantasia. I think that's how Simon used to say it. Donnie from Pittsburgh. Love the picture of the new single with rain falling on you. How did that get put together? You know, I have a lot of ideas I'm very, very creative, and I like trying new things, and so I work with somebody by the name of Derek Blanks a lot because he allows me to be free and do the things that I want to do, and he doesn't shut me down. He always tries for me. And I just wanted that video to be a very iconic and classy, black and white. I kept looking at Michael Jackson, Dirty Diana, looking at Whitney videos, Toni Braxton, Nita Baker, Babyface, and I was just like, yo, the song is such a love song. It's so beautiful, and I just felt like that's what my husband makes me want to dance in the rain. I don't care how cold it is, and trust me, it was cold that night. And I just thought that rain scene would show the world where I am, and just represents love, and so we created that with a water hose, by the way. Looked good though. Okay, Brianna from Stone Mountain. IMDb have on their website that you will be playing Celie in the new Color Purple that's coming out next year. Any truth to that? No, I won't be playing Celie. But I did enjoy playing Celie when I did. But I won't be doing that. So I'm not sure why they have that. I'm sorry. Bree from Charlotte. If you were on Family Feud, who would be the 4 others on your team? Definitely my husband, because he's pretty smart. He watches a lot of television, a lot of different shows. So I would take Kendall. I would take my Aunt Bunny because she watches a lot of television as well. She's up on all the game. She knows, everything. I would basically be depending on them because I wouldn't know a lot of the answers. I would take my little brother Xavier and my mommy. Yeah, that's what I would take. Okay. Kelly from Philadelphia. If you could add one more celebrity head to the Mount Rushmore, who would it be? Obama. Yes. All right. Jerry from Harrisburg. When you are walking and see money on the ground, how much does it need to be before you stop it? No, ma'am. I wouldn't pick it up at all. I always look at those things like a test, and I wouldn't take anyone's money. Hopefully, if I see a wallet and it's got money in it, I would try to find the person and return the wallet to them. Because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. So I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it. No. So Lizzie from Des Moines, she says, can you recreate the pose from your driver's license? I think anybody could, because you can't smile and you can't do anything. You just have to, All right. Alicia from Milwaukee. Hey, where do you spend most of your time when you are not working? With my family, my husband and my kids, because I never want my kids to grow up and say that I put my career before them and I miss this and I miss that. And I grew up in a home with a grandmother and a mother and auntie who catered to their family. And so I try to do my part when I'm not working. Yeah. Ariana from Charleston. What up, Charleston? When will you start doing more acting on TV shows? How about a sitcom? Well, I'm ready to really tap into some acting right now. But I want a role that nobody would ever think I would play. I think I've gotten most of the roles where the character is, kind of the victim, hurt and abused, and I don't want no more roles like that. I want a role where people actually forget it's me. They actually get mad at me in the role. So yeah, that's coming up soon. Working on that. Maria from Portland. Where can we find any new Fantasia merch? Well, I have an album about to come out, and then there's a tour that comes behind that, and so we're gonna have new merch coming. And also, if you follow me on my social sites, you can go in there and see too, where we'll be posting the website where you can go and get some nice things, because we're working on some dope stuff, some dope merch, you know what I mean, that you want to wear, you know, stuff that you like. Bobby from Houston. What up, Bobby? I got fam in Houston. Who can we expect to see on the new tour? Jasmine Sullivan or Bridget Kelly? So I'm not sure about the tour, but if I could have anybody on the tour, it would be Jasmine. I would take her. Let's just say this: she's on the album, so God is good all the time. Lorena from Brooklyn. Looking back over your 15 years of your music career, what's one thing you would say to your younger self? Well, I've had someone ask me this question several times, and back then I would always be like, I wouldn't have done this and I wouldn't have done that. But I'm going to change that now, because the woman that sits before you and speaking to you, I feel like if I hadn't went through all of those things that I went through, that I wouldn't be where I am right now. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have learned any lessons. I wouldn't have learned what to do and what not to do. So I'm not proud of all of them, no, but I feel that they were necessary, and it was all, I had to go through the process, and unfortunately my process looked like it looked. That's my story. That's what I had to go through. So I wouldn't change anything, because it made me the woman I am today, and I'm able to sit and encourage and help other people, because I went through some of the same things they went through, whether that be through speaking or music. So yeah. Tamara from Atlanta says, I love to hear about your influences and your mentors, and we all know that those are all the old heads, the old schoolers. Like, they taught me a lot, the soul singers. Your Patties, your Shakas, Aretha Franklin, Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. The old heads taught me a lot, and especially also in gospel as well. And you know what? I can't take away from my father and my family, the Barinos. I grew up in a musical family, so they influenced me a lot. So I want to say thanks to my dad for that one. So Nettie from Knoxville. Do you only wear an outfit in public once? Woo! How do you keep track of all of your clothes? So, well, yeah, if it's a red carpet thing, you can only wear that once. You cannot wear that twice. You will get talked about. Other than that, try not to be so hard. If I buy pieces that I like and I spend my money on them, I wear them again. I just try to switch them up and wear them a different way. Red carpet? No. Don't do it. So Candy from Memphis, is it possible to host a meet and greet for your fans? I still talk about the one we had in the Fantasia Barrino fan club with Dreamy, Treva, I know Treva, Sheena, I know Sheena, Don, I know Don, Alan, I know Alan, Vita, hi Vita, and the rest of the crew. Yes, it is. Not too long ago we did an interview where all of the fans got on, and they were able to ask their questions first before anybody was able to. And I felt like I needed to do that, because when people love and support you so much, and you got to give them all of the stuff first. On this tour, I'm definitely going to do something, not a meet and greet, but I told my husband we should do, like, we all go out to eat and just sit and talk. And y'all let me eat. I don't want to just interview all night. I want to eat with y'all. I like to eat. All right, so Zach from Fall River says, Fantasia, I love your vocals, but can you please give us more riffs? Tap into your inner Karen Clark Sheard. I know you got it in you. So, that was cute. Here's the thing. You know I got it in me. And I grew up on that. That's a church thing. So, as long as you know that it's in there. But I just feel like I'm at a place right now in my life where musically, I grew up on so much music. There was gospel, there was R&B, there was jazz, there was country, there was rock. We loved rock and roll, Aerosmith. Just, oh my God, the list goes on and on and on. I feel like that I'm in a position where I'm sitting in the pocket now, and I've been in the game for 16 years, and I don't have to overwork myself. Sometimes people want to sit down and just hear beautiful melodies. And so I feel that I give a little both. I think if I gave you if I gave you just riffs, it just becomes boring. Okay. Dro from Tallahassee. Fantasia is known for being electrifying on stage. Thanks, Dro. As a fan, it would be great to see the behind-the-scenes work that goes into putting on a rock soul show. Has Fantasia ever considered doing a Netflix special based on her live show? I don't know if I want to do a Netflix one, but we just got through talking about doing our own up under Rock Soul, where everybody gets to see how we create and how we come up with the lineup of the show, and everybody gets to see how much I'm involved, because I am. And I like it a certain way, and I like certain clothes, and I like certain lights, and I like this, that, and the third. So we have been talking about doing that. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Netflix thing, but because I think when God gave me Rock Soul, He showed me that we were going to do great things up under Rock Soul. So that's coming. Good question. Joshua from Indianapolis. Will you ever do Broadway again? And what would be your ideal show to start on Broadway? Yes, I will. I would do it. It's hard work. It's hard work, but I loved it. I loved it. And I don't know what my role would be. I've been able to play Celie, and then I went back and I did After Midnight, which was jazz, and I was able to tap into Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald. So I don't know what that looks like. But I never thought I would do Celie or After Midnight. So it's a God thing. We'll see what they come with. I'm up for the challenge, Rachel from Toronto. If you had to create a Diana Ross and the Supremes cover band, who would you pick to join you? Of course, Jasmine Sullivan. Y'all know that. I would pick Brandy and Monica. That would be Diana Supreme. That's my group right there. So Patty from Louisville. Any advice on how to maintain a healthy and perfect body? Eat clean. Work out. Gallon of water a day. And yeah, the eating part is I think it's the most important part. Because we can work out, then we come back home and eat like fried chicken, collard greens, fat back. Then you cut a piece of chocolate cake. And about 12 o'clock, you're back at the kitchen and you warming up a hot pocket. You gotta eat clean and make sure you just work out. All right. So Michelle from Dallas. What up, Dallas? I got family in Dallas too. Any planned TV talk shows, appearances, performances? Yes. New album coming out. But I plan on doing some different ones. So get ready. All right. Jakaya from Griffin. How many tracks will be on your sketchbook album? There's 14. I couldn't let go. I just couldn't. A lot of people like, normally there's like 10, 11, 12, but we're not doing the normal. There is no rules. There are no rules. And sketchbook is independent. And it's under Rock Soul. And I just couldn't let go. So 14. And I think you'll love them. Thank you for asking the questions, taking out the time. Thank you for loving and supporting on me. But most of all, I want to thank Steve Harvey and the Morning Show for just having me to do this. They've always supported and shown love. So thank you guys, and get ready because we are coming.